bus, you can't do that. You can't come out there like that. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. Autopilot Eats here. We're still in New York City on our destination. We got to go here from the Lower East Side to the Upper West Side. Let's see how this thing goes. So let me unpark out of here, and then we'll keep this thing rolling. Whoa, that was a tight one, everyone, to get up out of there, but we are out. So got to make this left turn here. We got a car that is stopped, has their hazards on, thankfully, because New York City, oh my goodness, that was a abrupt stop. I think they were waiting, got to press the accelerator there. Oh my goodness, we're kind of close to that thing right there. And we had a pedestrian on a bicycle rolling. Got a pedestrian here walking, and we're, oh my goodness sakes. Oh my goodness, it hasn't even been a minute into the drive. So, oh my goodness. Everyone, this is crazy, okay? Oh man, I love New York City, but oh my goodness, it's a wild place. It's a wild place to be, everyone. And I mean that affectionately, okay? So FSD is it just makes some close turns. Even with that, I would have maneuvered over. We got some pedestrians here on a bicycle. Gotta press the accelerator because FSD's thinking we should just adhere, which we should not. And we got to keep this thing rolling here. Got to make the left turn here. Pedestrian that is crossing looks at us to kind of wait. Pedestrian here on the scooter, and I'm thinking FSD is going to wait. It does, and it keeps going. Ooh, Jesus. It keeps going. Thank goodness. It's a little tight here. Not as tight as I've seen it, though, but it is a little tight space here. Cars on the left and then also on the right here. But we keep it going, and then we got to make this right turn here, and FSD kind of slows and keeps it going. I'm thinking it probably thought the pedestrian that had their child in some sort of carriage in the back there, kind of rolling with them. Oh my goodness. The bus, you can't do that. You can't come out there like that. Not like that. Come on, don't do me like that. But it did do me like that. Don't do me like that, though. Come on, bus. What was that? So, we keep this thing rolling here. But I'm thinking FSD was trying to wait there because of pedestrian, a bicycle, and they had their child on some sort of carrier on the back of them, on the back of the bicycle, that they were kind of floating in. Thought they were going to cross, but they did not. So FSD was kind of a little bit hesitant there. Oh, I was about to say, I was like, who's this person coming up to me? Unfortunately, I don't have cash. Sorry about that. But it looks like she just went to Sunday church service and was like, after service, I'm going to go and ask people for some money here. Is it just me? It looked like she had, I don't want to call it the Sunday's best, but it looked like she did have her Sunday's best on with the red, the matching red with the little outfit on. Okay. Hey, if that's what she did, I don't got no harm. I don't got no harm in her trying to get her money. So I get it. But let's keep this thing rolling here. And FSD, we don't clearly have lanes kind of marked down here. It's kind of hard to see, but FSD is able to sort of semi. No, we're outside the lane here. Yeah, we're not inside the lane. Now we're in the lane here, but we were a little bit outside the lane. I guess because FSD couldn't read it there. We got a yellow light here that turns to red, and cars still roll. Oh wow, interesting. Okay, and now we're going to keep this thing moving after the light hits green. But everyone, I gotta tell you about the destination. Before I tell you about the destination, we're still on version of FSD 12.6.4. Nothing has changed, even though we received some minor updates here. But it wasn't for FSD alone. I think it was for some visual improvements, which I'll have to show you all another drive, because I don't want to do it in New York City because it's just too much going on. And then I don't want to confuse FSD even further than what it is. And then it creates some sort of issues. So let's not do that. But got some minor updates, some minor improvements, which has been good. Everyone, it's interesting because with FSD, again, it gets, not FSD alone, but Tesla cars in general get so many different updates. Literally over the past couple of weeks, I've received 2 updates, everyone. I have a Honda Ioniq number 5. I've had that for around 3 or 4 months, and I've received 1 update. And that 1 update wasn't anything that I thought they should improve, but that's neither here nor there. But going back to Bread's Bakery here, everyone. For those of you who do know me, and on some of the drives, everyone, I do enjoy some bread. Oh my goodness. And this place right here has one pastry, everyone, that I want you all to kind of see. And I also want to see to myself to see if it's consistent. Let's hold it. Got to merge here to the left here. And FSD does do it gently, and it does it good here, which is good. Ooh, that Tesla was rolling. So Bread's Bakery is where we're headed to. Now, there are multiple locations, everyone, around the city of New York, but we're going to one in particular on the Upper West Side, which I'm hoping, if the consistency is what I'll definitely be looking for, in addition to the taste. Everyone, I'm highlighting this one for one of my FSD drives because I think it deserves that. I think it deserves that kind of mention, even though it's sort of semi a chain, which I don't want to do a spotlight on, but I want to do it just for this one in particular. Okay, but so far, everyone, this is my last video in New York City for right now. I'll have to come back to New York City in a couple of weeks to see how FSD kind of improves, or if it doesn't, with some minor updates that we've been given, not even though it's not for FSD. So we're kind of on a semi-highway, everyone, which is why we're on standard. And this is good. FSD is keeping pace, even though the speed limit is 40. I'll just have to monitor to see if there's any speed cameras, because FSD doesn't read this. Well, the GPS reads the speed cameras. Oh my goodness, that was a bump. The GPS reads the speed camera, but FSD itself doesn't slow down. Oh, that's the speed camera right there. Oh my goodness, and the GPS doesn't read it there. Interesting enough. Sorry, everyone, had to slow down there because I definitely don't want to get a ticket. But there, that was a definite speed camera for sure. Wow. Oh my goodness. That was a definitely bumpy one, everyone. Kind of a drive there that we just kind of ran through, because oh my goodness, what a bumpy drive right there that we had. Now we're sort of in the middle of the lane here, but there's no one in back of us, which I don't mind, but we got to figure out which lane we're going to be in, and FSD just choose the right lane so we can make a right. So that's good. Now, even though I didn't like it being in the center, because I'm assuming, or hoping really, if there was another car to the right of us, FSD kind of would have maneuvered over to the left there. So I'm hoping that would have been the case. But we got to make this right turn here. Now, this is a yellow blinking light, but it's to the right. But FSD, I'm assuming, reads the light to the left of it, which is green. So that's what I'm saying, everyone. Where in New York City, I think it's okay. Got to press the accelerator there because we're kind of in the pedestrian walkway there. Don't want that to happen. So I had to press the accelerator right there. So everyone, on a previous drive I mentioned about the yellow and the red blinking lights. Okay, now it can't read a yellow or blinking red light to say that it's a slow down if it's a yellow. And it's a blinking red, it's a stop. But if there's a green light or something right next to it, or a stop sign, then it reads that first before it reads the blinking light. But with New York City, it's okay because the blinking light here, FSD isn't reading. It's only reading. Oh, that's a tight turn. Okay, to get into our lane there. Now, everyone, I'm hoping with this traffic here, we still have 21 minutes. I'm hoping that's the case. I may have to speed past some of this. So if you're just watching and you're like, oh my goodness, what happened? I sped past it, or I cut it out of the final product because it was just gonna be, we was gonna be on the road for too long. So FSD is merging here really, really good here. Is doing some nice turns. Now we do have to get over to the 51st Street there. So FSD, that's why it has the blinker on here. Got a car here to the left of us, and then the FSD goes to the left here. Again, kind of slow, because I wouldn't do that in New York City, because it's just someone will speed past and get in front of you there. Got to get over one more lane here just to get to the left, just to get to where we got to get to. So here, everyone, this is what I'm talking about here. We got a blinking yellow light. FSD will probably stop because now it sees the red light, all right? So everyone, I don't know if you can see this all on the video there. Maybe it's cut off because of the front there. But we have a red signal left, right? It's solid red, but then on the right of that solid red, we also have another red light. So FSD, I'm assuming, is reading the one to the right, not the one to the left here, okay? That's a nice, happy, and fluffy dog, if y'all have seen that. You gotta love New York City. You gotta love it. Oh my goodness. This is the place to be, everyone. Okay, so now we have a green light here, but it's for the right. Okay, so FSD doesn't read it. Now we have the yellow. Interesting. Now FSD reads that. And it goes slow. We don't have no one in the back of us, but I had to press the accelerator there. Got a pedestrian here with their dog. FSD stops because, oh, that's a good one, FSD. I would have stopped too, mainly because the person already had the dog already out there. You might as well just stop in that case. So that's good. But even though it wasn't good for the pedestrian, because why do you have your dog way in front of you and you're not even there in front of them? You got to be careful there, because you just never know in New York City. But we got a stop sign. We got a stop red light here. FSD does stop. We do have some pedestrians, everyone, on a bicycle in front of us. What I do want to say, everyone, is that that's not necessarily supposed to happen, but it does. Now we got some pedestrians here. I got to press the accelerator here just to give FSD some confidence, because it's going to be a little bit hesitant. Now we got a pedestrian here on the bicycle there. FSD is okay, rolls past them, which is good, and gives them a little bit of space to maneuver left and right. That's great. I like that there. I like that there. That's good. That was a good one. Just to give them a little bit of space here, which is good. And now they are coming, but they have enough space here on the left-hand side for them to kind of pass. So this is great. That's good. That's good. So that was a good one that FSD was able to do that. And that was plenty of space compared to the space that is given other people, which has been a little bit unfortunate. It hasn't given other people, other cars, I will say, or pedestrians enough space to kind of maneuver that you all seen even when we first started on this drive. Okay, everyone, what I wish about FSD, and we got some slowage here with the traffic, as you kind of see also on the GPS there. What I wish about FSD is that it would just be consistent across the board. Okay, so if you give someone on a bicycle, a little bit extra space for them to work with, if someone is walking directly in front of us and they're going to the right, why not stop a little bit more out instead of in and then maneuver around them? I wish it could just be consistent across the board here. Okay, so we got the green light, and again, we probably still have some slowage here, but FSD rolls through this here, which is good. And we'll stop here. We have the green light. We got a cone in front of us. I want to see if FSD, oh, it's parked. Oh, no. Oh, everyone, that's a visual there that y'all kind of seen right there. Flashing red line that's now known, that's more visibly present now. That was the update that we received, the visual graphic for for the software that was released a couple weeks ago. Not the one that I got yesterday, but a couple weeks ago. Got the green light here. We still have a little bit more slowage here, unfortunately. Let's see what the delay is. Let's hope it's because we don't have to make a left or a right. And it's not. Okay, that's good. Oh my goodness, that's good. So we can still, oh, this is a big one. Oh, we hit that one, yeah. We hit that one for sure. Everyone, check this out. We got a car here on the right, and we have some, he says stop. Oh, I gotta press the stop. This is interesting. He's backing up. He's backing up. He's still backing up. Okay. Oh, yo. That's crazy. Yo. Oh my goodness, he's still backing up. Yo, come on, man. Come on, man. Oh my goodness. He's driving the Audi, everyone. The SQ5. That's a nice car. And you're still backing up, knowing I gotta back up. He points the finger out, as in like, hey, I gotta park here. Okay. Interesting. And he's from Vermont. He gives me the hand signal to say he's good to go. But he's not good to go because he probably can't park it in one thing. Oh, actually, he does. Oh, he kills it. Okay. He kills it. Okay. He kills it. I give him the thumbs back because, oh my goodness, we do have, the street is blocked. You cannot make this up. Now we have to go here, everyone, to the right. Unfortunately. We got to go to the right here. And I got to take over briefly because of, we have a block street. Now, everyone, usually I would let FSD do his thing and figure it out, but I don't want FSD to figure this thing out where we got the block street, because it'll just keep buffering and buffering, and we'll be looking real silly because it'll be hesitating too much, and we just don't want to look like that while we have a police officer guiding traffic there. So hopefully FSD figures it out again and tells us where we can go next here. It looks like even the turn, hopefully this turn that we have coming up here on 53rd, there's no blocked street there, because that would be unfortunate there. That would be really, really unfortunate. We do have a lot of things going on here on this street here. I think there's some protests going on. I'm not sure what that is in reference to, but there is some protests going on here, which is good. I'm thankful that New York City allows for peaceful protest. That is an awesome thing to kind of see there. So we have a lot of things going on right now, which is why it's taking us now a lot more time to get to where we need to get to. Got to stop it here. Again, have to stop FSD, everyone, because we got another block street here. Because again, there's a lot of things going on here. So we just got to keep moving up here, and hopefully FSD swings it. Looks like this street is also blocked here. Oh no, it's still blocked. Oh wow. Everyone, welcome back into the channel. I picked up the Bread's Bakery. Look at that right there. That's a nice bag, okay? I always talk about bags, everyone, but presentation, everyone, it really does matter, okay? This is what I got, everyone. You get it in there, you get this right there, and you pull this out, everyone. Now, I know what you're about to say. It looks small, right? But, everyone, this is the Chocolate Rugelach from Bread's Bakery, okay? You gotta take this. Look at how soft this is. It's crumbling right in front of my very eyes, okay? Not crumbling, but it's tilting, okay? And it's coming apart, everyone. Everyone, this is like a croissant that's like chocolate, and it's filled, it's chocolate, of course, and it is croissant. This is a nice pastry. Now, everyone, let's just taste it and see how it is. Oh my goodness. Wow. Everyone, y'all don't know, I'm not making stuff up when I tell y'all about this. But this is scrumptious. Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. This junk is scrumptious, okay? Everyone, it's got the chocolate that you can taste in there. It's almost like, I don't want to say it's butter when you taste it, but when you bite into this thing, it is soft and it is pillowy, okay? And it just tastes really, really well. Let me try that one more time. Yeah, it's got it. This thing's got it. It's got the flakiness. It's got the softness. And it's just, yeah, it's almost like it melts right in your mouth. I'm not even making this up. Okay. Everyone, when you go to Brett's Bakery, okay, Upper West Side, I mean, there's other locations out there, but you want to get this. One of my other favorites there, everyone, is not just a chocolate rugelach, but they got a croissant. Everyone, I kid you not, I got in there at 10 o'clock. The person that back of me was like, can I get 2 croissants? The person at the attendant at the front said, there's no more croissants. We only got 1 more left. Okay. He was like, oh shoot. I got to get here before 10 o'clock then. Everyone, that's a good croissant. I've only done one other thing with a croissant. Everyone, you got to try that croissant. Okay. And everyone, this is the cinnamon roll for you. I got the cinnamon roll. Look at this. It's slowly just, oh my goodness. Everyone, when I got to hold it like this and then you could see it just slowly just tilting downward, that's when you know, yeah, that's a good one. Look at this right here. Yeah. Now this is a cinnamon roll. Everyone, I did a cinnamon roll a couple weeks ago. Every cinnamon roll, even though it's big, everyone, doesn't mean it's better. Okay, small and compact, sometimes that's what you need. Okay, let's try it and see how good it is here. Okay, you pull that apart there. Wow, it comes right apart there. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, now it's soft. You got the cinnamon there, has some sugar on there. Now I don't want to say this is better than the chocolate rugelach. Okay, I think this one is okay. Okay, I think it's okay. I don't think it's as good as the chocolate rugelach there. But everyone, I know I've been going on too long with this, but everyone, when you go to Brett's Bakery, please get this chocolate rugelach. Okay, I can't speak for nothing else outside the chocolate rugelach and then the croissant, because that is buttery soft. Okay, but get this chocolate rugelach and this croissant, and you let me know down in the comments when you went how it was. All right, all right, okay, y'all. You heard it here first, and you can't say I didn't tell you so. All right, until next time, I'll catch y'all.